everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I hope both moms and dads have a wonderful holiday. There was a magnitude 5.9 earthquake about 7 kilometers, 4 miles northwest of Port-Vila, Vanuatu. It occurred at 10:22 p.m. local time. Yeah, they're ahead of us. It was 60 kilometers they revised to. Originally, they said it was 62 kilometers in depth, or about 38.4 miles. Port-Vila, the capital of Vanuatu, is situated in a seismically active region along the new Hebrides Trench, a convergent plate boundary where the Australian plate subducts beneath the new Hebrides Plate, part of the Pacific Plate system. The subduction zone is one of the most active globally, with a convergent rate of about 170 millimeters per year. That would be about 6.7 inches, driving frequent earthquakes in the region. There's a lot of earthquake faults in this location that are not located or tracked out. I did one in orange because of the ground, what the ground looks like, the mountain ranges. It looks like here in orange is a fault zone where the 5.9 happened. Now the one in red I got from USGS. This is the location, the fault zone, where that magnitude 7.3 earthquake occurred with an aftershock of a 6.1. That devastating earthquake occurred on December 17th of last year, 2024. That earthquake was much shallower, only about 1 kilometer in depth. The shallower the earthquake, the more it's felt. There was one report sent into EMSC for today's 5.9. Loud and long, about 15 seconds long. So far, about 30 people have sent in reports to USGS Did You Feel It website. They gave it an intensity level of 5. So I'll show you that map in a minute, but it means it was felt by most people. They got some breakage. Things fell over, maybe cracks in windows, walls, sidewalks, driveways, and disturbance of tall objects. So this is what USGS has got up here by Villa. There was one report, damage, intensity level 5, and then another one, 24 reports there, intensity level 5, to the south of where the epicenter happened. Intensity level 4, one report there, another one report, and then probably close to the coastline, intensity level 4. Now, according to the updated report about the earthquake that happened last year, they're saying now it was 57 kilometers in depth. So that would have been much deeper than today's. It was caused by a thrust faulting, worst type of earthquake you can have. It's where one side rises up over the other side possibly stays stationary. That event triggered widespread damage, including landslides, collapsed buildings, and a 25-centimeter tsunami. I believe about almost a 9.5-inch tsunami. 14 people were killed and 265 were injured. They figured that earthquake probably was subduction caused by the Australian plate. And there was reports saying that the earthquake lasted, probably about 30 seconds, where today's was, the one report at least, said it was about 15 seconds. Pacific fault lines directly underneath Port-Vila are not individually named. At least that's what I could find. There was no names for these fault zones. This area is along the Ring of Fire. It's probably part of what they call the horseshoe. You can see how it curves around. Sometimes larger earthquakes that occur along this fault zone, this horseshoe location of the fault zone. Here we have the Hunter fault zone, and then in yellow is the new Hebrides Plate. But anyways, a lot of these earthquakes that occur in this section are often felt in New Caledonia. So if you have friends and family there, I would like to know How strong did it feel like? What was the motion? How long did it last? Was there any indication prior to the earthquake? Hopefully no one was injured. But as I've said before, any earthquake does have a 10% chance of being a foreshock for something much larger. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please thumbs up my videos. Yeah, I've been having problems with YouTube and their censoring. And please share. Thank you again. Always be prepared for a large disaster. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.